Hundreds of protesters gathered outside a courthouse where detained Istanbul Mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu faced a second day of questioning over charges of corruption and terror links. Tens of thousands participated in anti-racism rallies in the Netherlands and France against the backdrop of the International Day for the Elimination of Racism. Millions of people and iconic landmarks from around the globe participated in the annual Earth Hour event to raise awareness to the climate emergency. Hundreds of protesters gathered outside a courthouse where detained Istanbul Mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu was facing a second day of interrogations over alleged corruption and links to terror groups. İmamoğlu was questioned by police for 5 hours before being transferred to the courthouse to sit before prosecutors. Riot police units and dozens of water cannons were deployed to the courthouse to secure the vicinity. Clashes erupted between police and protesters who found their way to the building despite road and metro station closures. Protesters say police used pepper spray, tear gas, and even rubber bullets to disperse the crowds. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan addressed the protests and accused the opposition Republican People's Party of creating an atmosphere of tension and chaos. Protests have rocked Istanbul and other major cities since İmamoğlu's detention on Wednesday. Hundreds have been arrested so far, but protesters say they'll continue to demonstrate until this injustice ends. More than 10,000 people gathered in Dam Square in the Dutch capital Amsterdam to participate in anti-racism and fascism protests. The demonstration comes against the backdrop of the International Day for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination, observed annually on the 21st of March. Protesters held signs reading "Never Again" as they warned against the rise of the far right across Europe, drawing memory to its disastrous history in the 20th century. Demonstrators also waved Palestinian flags in solidarity with the people of Gaza after Israel moved to resume the fighting following the breakdown of a fragile truce with Hamas. Protests also took place in France across multiple cities, including the capital Paris, as well as Lyon and Toulouse. The French Interior Ministry says some 91,000 people participated in the nationwide rallies. Protesters voiced their rejection of far-right parties amid the rightward shift in French politics and the government's recent pledge to crack down on immigration. Protesters also waved Palestinian flags and carried placards accusing President Emmanuel Macron of complicity in what they called an unfolding genocide.
Israel struck Lebanon in retaliation for rockets targeting Israel, in the heaviest clash since the ceasefire with the Lebanese militant group Hezbollah. Earlier, rockets were fired from Lebanon into Israel for the second time since December. Hezbollah denied responsibility, saying it was committed to the truce and accusing Israel of blaming it as pretext for more violence. Israel said it would respond severely to the attack.
Pope Francis is set to leave hospital on Sunday after spending 38 days battling a severe pneumonia infection in both lungs, his doctors confirmed. The Pope will need at least 2 months of rest and rehabilitation, which he will continue at the Vatican, according to health officials. Francis was first admitted to Gemelli Hospital after a worsening case of bronchitis. On Sunday, Pope Francis is also expected to make his first public appearance since he was admitted to hospital.
Earth Hour is an annual event that aims to raise awareness to big issues affecting the environment, namely climate change. This year, the Earth Hour movement asked for a global switch-off of electricity at 8:30 p.m. local time on Saturday, the 22nd of March. Millions of people come together every year to show their care for the planet and its future. And for the last 10 years, iconic landmarks from across the globe have participated in the annual event, shutting off their lights for 60 minutes. In Paris, the lights were switched off at the iconic Arc de Triomphe. The Vatican powered off St. Peter's Square to commemorate the event. The world-famous London Eye along the River Thames near the iconic Big Ben also took part this year. Monuments and official buildings in the Portuguese capital joined the global movement too. For 1 hour, Lisbon's most well-known monuments were bathed in darkness. Elsewhere in the world, the Empire State Building in New York, as well as Hong Kong's dazzling skyline, joined the campaign, calling for a more sustainable future.